guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of the Ainifeel Birkin and the Fashion Drug Birkin. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm CJ in SoCal. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you guys are returning subscribers, welcome back. I am so glad to be finally doing this comparison. And it's about time. I wish I had done this sooner because I just found out like not too long ago that Amazon sort of is slowly taking away their Ainifeel bags. At least right now, they're not selling any of the Birkin type or Birkin style Ainifeel bags or the Kelly style. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but yeah, I'll probably go into more detail about that later on. So yeah, let's go right into the comparison of these two bags. And please stay tuned towards the end of the video to find out which bag I think is better. You may or may not be surprised. So we'll start off with the exteriors or the outsides of these two bags, and I'll go over what I like and what I dislike about each bag. So this is the Fashion Drug version of the Hermes Birkin, and this is quite a large size, and they only sell one size on Fashion Drug. I think it's advertised as being 16 inches across, but I just measured it and it's actually only about 15 inches across, and it's quite large. Like, this is good for work. I could fit I have like a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and it fits. The whole thing fits inside this thing. Whoop. And the Ainifeel that I have right here is the 30 centimeter size Ainifeel, and Ainifeel does sell their Birkin sizes, or the Birkin styles, sorry, in different sizes. This particular one is a 30 centimeter. I think they also have like 35 and 40, but as you get bigger, they don't offer like a crossbody option. This one actually has a crossbody option, but let's see. Let's go over the quick differences right now. Obviously, the Fashion Drug is much bigger than the Ainifeel, and you already could see, I don't know if you could tell, but there is a noticeable difference in the color. The Fashion Drug bag has much more of a brighter orange color, and the texture is also much softer than the Ainifeel. I would say the Fashion Drug has a much smoother and a much softer feel to it, and the Ainifeel bag has more of, it's more stiff, and there's actually a greenier texture to the surface. I'm not sure if it has something to do with the paint treatment of the bag, or the way they treat their bag when they color it, but this has like a much more rough feel than this, at least to me. When I unboxed this bag, and I'll probably link my unboxing of this bag down below, like, I fell absolutely in love with it because the texture and the look of the bag reminded me so much of my Teddy Blake bag that I had months ago, and I'll probably include the links of those videos of my Teddy Blake experience down below as well. But yeah, the look and the feel of this is much different than this to me, and the hardware on each bag is slightly different as well. I don't know if you could tell, but the yellow on the buckles here is a much lighter shade of yellow than the Ainifeel. I think the Ainifeel has more of a darker tone, gold than the Fashion Drug. And these latches vary very slightly. So the latch on the Fashion Drug is rounder, has more of a round shape, and it's easier to turn than the Ainifeel. The Ainifeel has more of a boxy shape with the latch, if you can tell, with the than the Fashion Drug, and this is a little bit stiffer to turn. And another noticeable difference is the trim right here is all solid orange or yellow orange, and the trim on the Ainifeel is all black, or at least black brown. It's painted black or brown here and in there and around the buckles here, and it's sort of a solid dark orange, or I guess a red orange color on the Fashion Drug. And I'll show off some of the stitch work on both of these. So I actually prefer the stitch work on the Fashion Drug. To me, it looks much more, I guess, artisan than the Ainifeel. The Ainifeel looks like a mass-produced bag. I mean, it's not like, some people don't care, but I just prefer how this looks over this. And one thing that some people may notice on the Fashion Drug or the Ainifeel, see how this right here is just open? It's not finished on the Fashion Drug, whereas on the Ainifeel, this has a finished stitch. That's one issue I have with the Fashion Drug over the Ainifeel. The Fashion Drug just has a couple areas where it looks more unfinished than the Ainifeel. And I'm going to point out another area that kind of shows what I mean by that. So on the Fashion Drug bag, you'll notice there's even a stitch falling out right there. On the Fashion Drug bag, it has these little rings, I guess, to seal the holes where the strap goes through, but over here in the middle, it's wide open and there's no rings to close up these holes, and it's not even stitched here. But on the Ainifeel doesn't have those gold rings, but at least it's stitched right here. At least it's more finished in that sense. And oh, here's another difference between the Ainifeel and the Fashion Drug. This is the strap of the Fashion Drug to help close the bag. The strap that goes here. So here's this. The Ainifeel and the Fashion Drug look very much the same when it comes to the front side of this buckle here, but it's like nails on that side. And then on the Ainifeel, it's the same finish on the front side, but it's sort of these type of nails on the back. So I don't know if anyone cares about that. I think this looks a little bit better than the Fashion Drug, but at least the Fashion Drug is like super secure. Okay, and another very slight difference between the Fashion Drug and the Ainifeel is the stitching on between the straps and the body of the bag. So you notice here on the handles, it's only stitched at the bottom and at the bottom here, and this here is left open. There's really nothing to secure, nothing else, I guess, to secure this bag to the body, or this strap to the body of the bag. And that was sort of an issue I had with the Teddy Blake bags. So it's the same thing on the back. It's only stitched at the bottom and the top is pretty much left open. But on the Ainifeel's straps look like they're more securely sewn onto the bag. So it's sewn up all the way around the bottom and across the top, and it also has this seam in the middle to secure the strap to the bag. And you notice that this right here is sewn all the way through, and it's the same for all of the straps. So that's one more point for Ainifeel. Right now Ainifeel's winning, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately because it's no longer available on Amazon, but it's available on other websites, and I'll go over that later. So now, oh, let's see, the bottoms of the bags vary ever so slightly. The Fashion Drug bottoms have these little pointy feet, just little golden pointy feet, and the bottom of the Fashion Drugs have 4 feet, but they're the same round blunt studs that Teddy Blake has, and it has a little leather strap detail to it. So, okay, now I'll go over the inside. Well, I empty the studio, hold on. Oh yeah, so Ainifeel does give you this little picture wallet, but it's kind of nasty. I never used it, so you can still see like the white powder that came with the Ainifeel bag. When I unboxed the Ainifeel bag, I mean, it was okay. I wasn't like all that impressed, but it is still a lovely bag for what it is and its price. But the Ainifeel bags, from what you will see other YouTubers say, and what I agree with as well, is that when you unbox it and you first open it, there's sort of a slight chemically smell when you open them. It's like these bags come out fresh from the warehouse. So some other ladies have just had to leave the bag out and open, and just to air out, and the smell of the, I guess, the chemical stench goes away after a couple days. But when I unboxed the Fashion Drug bag, I didn't have an issue with the smell at all. It did have a very slight leather smell, but it was definitely was not as strong as the Teddy Blake. I would say the Teddy Blake had a magnificent smell when I unboxed it, but right now it doesn't have any more of that fancy new leather smell it had when I first opened it. Right now, there's no scent at all. Anyways, the inside of the Ainifeel. The inside of the Ainifeel is just this synthetic sort of polyester plastic fabric. There's one big open pocket toward the front and one zipper pocket in the back. Opens very nice and easy. And then one thing that differs greatly from the Ainifeel and the Fashion Drug bag is that this has 2 little O-rings on each side where you could attach its strap and use it crossbody, which is a nice option, but I mean, I don't really care to use this as a crossbody bag. To me, this is not like a good shape for crossbodying, but at least you have that as an option. And it comes with a little H lock, which I think it's part of why it got banned from Amazon. I don't know if it's actually banned from Amazon, but it may be part of why Amazon has phased out these types of Ainifeel bags. So the interior of the Fashion Drug bag, while I take all the stuffing out, is all black. So the interior of the Fashion Drug bag is very roomy. It only has this tiny slide pocket, so you can get a good sample of what the leather is really like compared to the Ainifeel with that. And then it has this one little zipper pocket here, which is quite small. Now, one thing that does bother me about the Fashion Drug bag is the fact that the inner liner separates from the bag itself. So if you can see here, this pulls out and separates from the bag. And so it's not sewn, the inner liner is not actually physically sewn into the bag, but with the Ainifeel bag, you see that everything on the inside is like a separate piece of leather and it's been sewn down. So I actually prefer that over this So if you were to ask me which bag I think is better, like, do I prefer Ainifeel over Fashion Drug? I would say in this particular comparison, I would say that the Ainifeel wins, just because of a lot of the quality issues that I have found in the Fashion Drug this Fashion Drug bag. And when I did unbox this bag, I fell absolutely in love with it. And like, I love the leather, and I do prefer the color of this leather compared to this one. It's just that the fact that these edges here were not finished and not stitched, and this was not finished and not stitched, and the fact that the inner liner pulls apart from the rest of the bag, it kind of bothered me. Because what I look for when I buy bags is the overall quality and the care and the construction of the bag. Even though, like, this color, this shade of orange is not as nice as this one, at least to me. And even though I do prefer this texture of the leather and the smoothness of this leather, this I still feel is, I guess, better constructed than this, because it's, I guess, more in a sense more complete. They actually sealed and finished all of the gaps and openings, and everything's very well sewn together. The only main complaint I have about the Ainifeel bags is I wish the leather on this was smoother, and also the paint, you know how it has the brown detailing around the edges. The paint is not exactly clear, so, or straight. You can see how it bleeds in some places. You could probably see it on that. It's not exactly perfect, but I guess it's okay. So, yeah, and so, okay. This is a long video already. So the issue with Ainifeel being taken away from Amazon, or at least this Ainifeel style being taken away from Amazon, I'm not sure if it's because these look almost exactly like the Hermes Birkin, but yeah, I didn't know that they stopped producing or stopped selling these bags on Amazon until maybe last week, when I posted a picture of this on my Instagram account. And I'm guessing because it looks so much like the Hermes Birkin. I mean, someone said this looks almost exactly like it, and also this lock here is basically what Hermes does with their locks. So I'm guessing there's something going on with Hermes and Amazon in that sense. If anyone knows exactly what happened and why Amazon has taken away the Birkin bags and the Kelly bags, please share with us and comment down below. Unfortunately, you cannot buy these bags anymore on Amazon, but you can find them on other websites. One of the ladies that commented on my picture on my Instagram account said you could find these on Taobao.com, but that website is like all in Chinese. I did some Googling, and you could still find this bag or this style bag from Ainifeel on, I think it's globalfashion.com. Another one is stylefashionforever.com. You can still find it on eBay as well, but there is a markup on these. Like when I bought this, as I said, it was $130, but on those other websites that I just mentioned, they are now selling them for over $200. I think I saw it for like $225 or something on that Global Fashion website. I saw maybe just under $200 on that Style Fashion Forever website. So I think because these are now being taken away from Amazon, these other fashion dupe websites are capitalizing on that and looking to make a profit on what Amazon just lost. So yeah. Please, if anyone knows anything about what's going on, share your thoughts and comment down below. So I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you guys found it informative, and really, yes, it's just preference. I mean, let me know which you guys prefer. Like, let me know if you prefer the Fashion Drug. Let me know if you prefer the Ainifeel Drug. I I think most people are preferring the Ainifeel drug because this is what is most known in the States, at least. But yeah. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next show. Bye-bye.